Good evening to our viewers in the West. Thank you for joining us. I'm Major Garrett in for Norah. Tonight, a dangerous winter storm is bearing down on the East Coast with blizzard warnings issued for the New York City area and Boston. The first in nearly 4 years. Tens of millions are in the path of this nor'easter that could bring record snowfall and coastal flooding. Households and businesses up and down the coast are preparing for possible power outages. At least six states have declared states of emergency as governors plead with residents to stay off the roads. Forecasters anticipate Boston will experience one of the biggest single-day snow totals on record. Airlines have preemptively canceled thousands of flights for tomorrow. The airports most affected are in New York, Boston, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. We will have a forecast in a moment, but we begin tonight with CBS's Mola Lenghi from the coastal town of Scituate, Massachusetts. Mola, good evening.
Well, good evening, Major. As you can see, folks preparing for this storm by boarding up the windows and doors on their homes, dismantling their decks, as the coastline of Massachusetts here and really all of New England's coastline is expected to get the worst of this storm, especially these homes right on the coast with the ocean just on the other side of that wall right there. Some areas are prepping for up to 2.5 feet of snow, sub-zero wind chills, and hurricane-strength wind gusts. The coastal town of Scituate, Massachusetts, about 30 miles south of Boston, knows how to prepare for the worst, laying down sandbags and boarding up windows.
I'm expecting it to be the worst one we've had so far.
Parts of Massachusetts could see up to 30 inches of snow, making it one of the top 5 single-day snowstorms on record in the state's history. This is the first blizzard to hit the region in nearly 4 years.
This is likely to be an intense, dangerous storm with heavy snow, high winds, and whiteout conditions.
From the Carolinas to New England, the storm system could create a travel nightmare along the eastern seaboard. This comes 3 weeks after another storm caused a 50-mile closure in Virginia, stranding hundreds of drivers on I-95 for more than 24 hours.
If you live in an area that it looks like it'll be dangerous to go out in the morning, please don't. Please stay put.
Snowplows are ready to go, but many cleanup crews are operating with reduced staff, partly because of the pandemic.
Yeah, right now I have more pieces than people to drive it.
As the storm approaches, local hardware stores are struggling to keep must-have items on the shelves.
I didn't find any salt today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll find some salt.
Back in Massachusetts, owner Joe Digman says he has only a handful of snowblowers left.
Normally I get somewhere between 90 and 110 units, and this year I got 11. And that's all production problem.
Well, here in Scituate, Massachusetts, many residents have temporarily evacuated and voluntarily evacuated, I should say, their homes. Meanwhile, the Department of Transportation in Massachusetts has temporarily banned tractor trailers from the state's interstate highway system tomorrow from 6 a.m. to midnight, Major.
Mola Lenghi, thank you so much.